Hi all, Planet Agent here. Today I'm going to do a test with my Esbit solid fuel Cookset using my round 1 ounce alcohol burner. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, let's get started. I've done 5 other videos of different burn configurations, different burners using with this Esbit solid fuel Cookset, from solid fuel to here's an adapter I made, a couple of different alcohol burners just to see how it would perform with different stoves. Well, after I made the alcohol, this 1 ounce round tin alcohol burner, I decided I'd give that a try in this Cookset, and I'll put links in the description of all the 5 videos I did using this Cookset, plus the build video and any videos involving this burner, so if you're interested in following up with that. So anyway, so today should be pretty quick. I'm just going to do a quick boil test to see how this performs in here. So I'm going to go ahead and get the water and the timer and everything all set up, and then I'll get back to you. Back already. Just a note, I stored a couple of the solid fuel tabs in this black plastic, or this plastic bread bag, inside the cup, and when I opened it up I could still smell that fishy, nasty solid fuel. So I don't know, some people really like solid fuel. I'm not a big fan, although for an emergency survival sort of thing, something you can long-term storage, solid fuel is excellent. But I would say on a day-to-day, if you're going to cook out of it. So I think I definitely, before I use that, I'd rinse it out. I don't want my whatever I'm cooking in here, coffee, to have the taint of solid fuel. But anyway, enough of that. Let's move on. Okay, all set up, ready to go. I've got alcohol loaded into the burner. I didn't measure how much it was. I just filled it up. I'm not really looking for longevity or how long it burns. I'm just looking at how it will perform boiling water. And I have 2 cups of water at 53 degrees. So go ahead and fire this up, and we'll get started, see what happens. Voila. Get that burning. Now the big trick is to make sure I hit the timer when I put this on. Okay, we're off to the races. Curious to see how this one works. I imagine it'll work pretty good, because I did do a burn test. That's one of my the other videos with the alcohol burner I made from a mini Altoid tin. This one will work better because, well, I think they work equally well, but with the Altoid tin one, you had to worry about the lid off to the side, which I don't think was a big deal. But I think this one will work a lot better. It should fit better in the pot, as if you just wanted to make it a pure alcohol with a solid fuel backup. So I'm going to go turn the lights off, bring the camera around so you can look at the burn pattern on this, and then we'll probably just shut her down till we're almost at a boil. Okay, here we are down looking at the burn pattern. It looks pretty good, pretty full, covering the whole bottom of the pot. So anyway, that's what it looks like burning, and I'll get back to you when we get a little closer to a boil. Okay, we've been at it about 10 minutes, and we're up to 169 degrees, 170. Now when I ran this burner with just a different pot stand, it started to boil at 10 minutes and 15 seconds, so this one's already way behind. Okay, we're getting close. I don't know if it's going to make it or not. We're already 14 minutes into the burn. That's about all you're going to get out of that fuel. I can see the stove starting to, or the burner is starting to lose some of its oomph, although we're pretty darn close to a boil. I mean, you know, for making just about anything, probably this is good. Looks like it's going to make it. Put the lid back on. Maybe it will before we run out of alcohol. Yep, lost a little ground when I put the lid up. So I don't think we're going to get to the magic 212, but that's okay. Probably there's still a little bit of flame left in the burner, and pretty close, only 2 degrees off, and we're almost up to 15 minutes. on the burn. So yeah, I guess for all intents and purposes, it will work. It will boil water. You can make coffee, tea, or a meal that needs boiled water, an instant meal or something. So yeah, it looks pretty close. And it looks like the stove is just about out of fuel. So, okay, there you go. This does work in it. It will, we'll say it will boil water. Uh, one thing about this Cookset, it is a neat little setup. I like it. It's all compact. It's nice looking. But as far as other Cookset or stove design or pot holders, I think the design on this pot stand, it tends to act a little bit like a heat sink, so you don't get quite the performance out of your burners or your Esbit for that matter. I think when I did the other test with a solid fuel, I never did get it to a boil with the solid fuel, even with the little additions I did, which did help the performance. But anyway, it's a cute little kit. It's not terribly expensive. The one that the little bit bigger one that comes with a Trangia type burner, a little more expensive. I imagine the performance wouldn't be any much different than this one, considering it's basically the same design, just scaled up a little bit so it will hold a Trangia burner. But anyway, like I say, it's a cute, handy little kit. It's not terribly expensive, so compact. I like that part of it. You can make a cook kit out of it. I did. That's another video that you can go check on. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.